What is going on, Scorpio? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. All right, guys. So for whoever is catching me live, I'm doing this at 2:07 in the morning. All right. So yeah, guys. I hope that you guys are doing well. I hope that this month is treating you well. Now it is June 5th when I'm recording this, guys. But whenever you guys find this video is when it's for you. Okay. It's timeless video. So, guys, this will be for all Scorpio placements. Keep in mind that it could be your energy that I'm picking up on or the energy of someone or something around you. Okay. And a disclaimer, guys, that I will never, ever, ever reach out to you for a reading. All right. So, if someone does, just know that that is a scammer using my photos. So, please be careful, guys, and do not get got. All right. What's up, everyone? How are you? What's going on? Either do you sleep, my love? You're always on. What's going on, everybody? Hello to everybody who is here live. All right. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome. And Camille, yes, this is actually live. So, guys, when it shows that my video is live, it's literally live. It's not like I pre-recorded it and then this is like the live replay. Like, no, we're here, we're live. I'm talking to y'all. All right. So where are you guys tuning in from? I'm curious to see because I'm always on, at decent times for the East Coast. I'm like, who's awake around this time? What's my crowd at this time? We got Cali, nice. All right. Georgia, Arizona, New Jersey. Camille, you're up late. DC, Victoria, you're up late. Chris, you're up late. South London, New Mexico, Colorado. I'm gassed, guys. That's amazing. I love that I can reach out to so many people at once. I love it here. All right, guys. So just a little, how do I want to say? I don't want to say info because it's not really info. But guys, I am on the journey to sobriety. All right. So I decided to stop drinking. All right. I kind of want to get my life back because it's kind of been something that I struggled with for the past few years. So yeah, guys, I made 10 days sober today. That's the most I've been clean in 7 years. And it actually feels so amazing. So guys, in honor of all of that, I have added more readings to my website because I've been working a lot more, especially those moments like where I get anxious and it's like, oh, do I want some tequila right now? No. So I've been working. Okay. So I want it to be accessible to people of all backgrounds, all financial backgrounds. So guys, there is something that everyone could afford on my page. So if there's anything you need, I'm here. I'm working extra. I got y'all. All right. Vanessa, congratulations, sweetie. That's awesome. Okay. All right, guys. So let's jump into this. And again, thank you for being here. I know I can be dangerous if I'm focused, and I mean dangerous in a good way. So yeah, I want to give myself a chance to see what the fuck can happen when I'm focused the whole time. All right, I'm sick of the bad decisions. I'm sick of the wrong people in my life. Yeah. Thank you guys for the support. I appreciate y'all. All right, so Scorpio, let's see what is going on. And guys, I did add a live option to do a reading. If you guys want to do Skype or Zoom, you have me for an hour. Okay, so check out the website when you get a chance. All right, so what is going on? All right, guys, so the first card for your past, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. The Eight of Pentacles reversed. The Lover's card. Bottom of the deck, guys, we have the Ten of Cups reversed. The Star card. Five of Cups, Nine of Swords. What I'm getting is that there's something that a person was waiting on. There's like this desire or this strong connection to something that somebody had. But there's something here that just didn't work out. But again, I feel like you guys were very closely tied to what this was. Okay. Somebody, again, they had this desire, but there's a sense of unhappiness or loss. I just, again, I feel like somebody didn't get what they wanted. But I feel like, guys, spirit might have been like, hey, be careful what you wish for. All right. So we have the Seven of Pentacles again. Let's see why this is here. For your past. All right, Spirit, why is the Seven of Pentacles here for Scorpio's past? All right, so we have the Tower card and we have the Emperor. Five of Wands, the Magician, Queen of Wands reverse, King of Wands reverse. I feel like somebody was really trying to manifest this like grand change in their life, or maybe there's this huge change that you felt you had no control over. But the Emperor card is here. In some cases, this could be Aries or Virgo, but I feel like there is something that you guys are trying to do here. There's something that you're waiting on. And it's like you're taking the higher path. All right. You're taking the high road here. You're doing something that seems genuine. I feel like you guys are putting your authentic self out. Let me get one more card for this. The Sun card. Knight of Wands, Four of Wands reversed, Ten of Swords. Guys, it's like somebody got this thing in their life that at first it changed so much in your mind and your heart, and it was drastic. And I feel like something just seemed like such a blessing. But like, you guys know how like the DJ table sounds when the sounds cut and you either like, I feel like the music was playing and then you got the southern okay. And I feel like the record just stopped playing. Okay, I feel like there's something here that's just not working. So why is this Eight of Pentacles reversed? Okay. Shout out to 44 in the room. And guys, if this is resonating with you at any point, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up so another Scorpio can find their way here. We have the Knight of Swords. Could be Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy, but I just feel like something was cut out. All right, yep, Ace of Swords. Right when I say something's cut out, the Ace of Swords comes out. All right. There was something that was cut out, guys. Now, with the Ace of Swords, this is a complex situation because on one end, there's something complicated that you're cutting out. On the other end, the Ace does bring a new beginning. But again, some bullshit needed to be cut out. All right. For some of you, this could have been a lover, somebody that was very close to you. All right. The Lover's card doesn't always have to be somebody that you're intimate with. The Lover's card could be like you and a parent, like no weird shit like that, like just somebody you have a lot of love for. Okay. But you're accepting that something was bullshit. Like somebody, they wrapped something up in like this pretty package, but when you opened it, that shit was cold. All right. So the present itself presented itself well, or the packaging rather presented itself well, but the present wasn't really a present. Okay. Why is this Lover's card here? Why is this Lover's card here in the past? How have you guys been feeling? For those who are watching this at the time it's being recorded, how are you guys feeling about this full moon in Sagittarius? Me personally, I've been more like lethargic. Like I've been taking more naps, and I'm not a nap person. Like I'm really not. Because I'm the type of person, like if I fall asleep for a nap at 2 p.m., I'll definitely wake up when it's dark and my mind will be all discombobulated. But like, how are you guys feeling? Has anyone been tired? Like, what's going on? This is supposed to be a full moon of like purging, of like really releasing a lot of shit and feeling through our emotions. And um I know that sometimes with new moons, that's when we're addressing our shadow side, but I feel like with this full moon, a lot of people could be addressing that. Okay. We have the Hermit card, and that's next to the Lovers. So there is something or someone that was very closely tied to you, but then you had to pull yourself out. All right. Virgo energy coming through as well. King of Pentacles reversed. Okay. So for some of you, maybe you weren't genuinely invested in something anymore. Maybe somebody else wasn't genuinely invested in something when it came to you. Or maybe there was a literal loss of money or something that made somebody just feel very unstable. All right. The King of Pentacles reverse could be someone that overspends. It could be someone that feels blah towards a situation. Um, it could be this person, coming out of character. For some of you, maybe somebody just showed you their ass in a certain way, and you're like, oh, hell no. All right. Hell no. All right. So let's see what's going on in the present moment. So a lot of people feeling tired, reclusive. Okay. And it's funny because I was feeling tired today, but I'm like, yo, if it's the full moon and a lot of people are feeling this way, I need to push through this. And I feel like this is when people need a reading most. So I pushed myself. I went to Dunkin' Donuts. I got some black tea. So I am ready, y'all. Spirit, show me what's going on in the present moment with Scorpio. Four of Cups reversed. Justice card reversed. Page of Pentacles. Someone could be, you guys can be in a place where you're accepting that there was some sort of injustice here. But with the Page of Pentacles, this looks like some sort of offer. Four of Swords reversed. There's something that you're seeing. There's something that you're grasping. This is like an aha moment. All right. And guys, what I always say about this Four of Swords, so what this card depicts, back in the day when certain knights would go into battle, if they were able to make it back home, they would have this ritual where they would kind of sit in a coffin, right? And obviously they're not dead or anything, but it's to say, hey, I could have been here. I just went into battle, but I made it back home. And it's kind of like, sit there until you like reset your mind, or it's like, it's just like this practice of like, I'm here, I'm alive, like I need to make life worth it. All right. So when it's reversed, it's like when that person who got out of that battle alive, they're ready to get out from the coffin. Like they had that aha moment. They had that like, okay, I'm gonna be better, or I'm gonna accomplish this, or I'm gonna do that. Like I'm gonna make my life worth it. So there's just something here that it's like you're recognizing that you're seeing. And guys, although there was something that was so difficult for you guys to part ways with the Chariot, something for you takes off. All right. But it's just a weird situation because it was just so much conflict. Like you guys are letting go of something that there was once so much passion in. Okay. Four of Cups reversed. Let's see why this is here. Why is this Four of Cups reversed? King of Swords. Some of you could have been dealing with the Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. The Six of Pentacles. All right. So for a lot of you, you definitely took control of a situation. I think that you're in a place right now where it's mind over heart. I think that regardless of how much love you have for a situation, um, you're showing poker face. But this is bringing you balance. Whether you feel good initially about this or not, it's bringing you balance. All right. Now, the Justice card reversed, this is your center card. This is what all these cards are going to kind of tie into. So, the core energy of this reading is some sort of injustice. Like, this was a big deal to you. This was not just a little thing where, like, oh, that was fucked up. But the next day you wake up and you're over it. Like, no, the reading is centered around an injustice. All right. So, let's look more into this. Willow, do y'all hear my dog snoring? God, look like Willow. God damn, like you would think she is paying bills. Oh my God. Yo, you snore like a grown man, my B. What's going on? Yo, my dog is spoiled. Nah, I be getting to bed so y'all don't see the fucked up one in the background because I be moving sometimes. Let's keep it moving. All right. We have the Two of Cups next to the Justice card. This is, guys, this is why it's such a big deal. This injustice, it's not just coming from like a random stranger on the road. No. This is coming from somebody that was your fucking person. For some of you, this was a soulmate. For some of you, this was like the Meredith to the Christina Yang. You know what I'm saying? For those who watch Grey's Anatomy. But like, this is like your person. All right. So it hurts a bit more when somebody that you love so much, someone that you ride or die for so much, just decides to show you their ass. That's what it comes down to. Okay. Lavinia, yes, she's a whole human. How are you, sweetie? I'm sorry, guys. Animals are so much better than people. Like, you can hug them and all your anxiety goes away and they don't absorb it. It's beautiful. Dogs are angels on earth, and I don't think that everybody deserves one. All right, we have the Temperance card. Oh, Temperance card, a card of the soul, Two of Cups, a soulmate tie. Scorpio, for some of you, and guys, I say this for every sign, so please don't take it offensively. I love you guys to death. You're my opposite sign. We have a lot in common. I cannot talk shit about you without talking shit about myself. All right? But some of y'all were the problem, and some of y'all fucked up. I'm not saying all of you. Take what resonates. If you know somebody else fucked up, then you know it was them. But for some of you, you were the problem. Okay? Or maybe you just took something to an extra step. Like maybe someone did something fucked up and you're like, oh, word? All right, hold that real quick. I'll be right back. And then you did some crazy shit. But something was an illusion, guys. Something was really fucking toxic. And you're exhausted. You know it's time for a new path. There's just too much fighting, too much arguing, too much pettiness. Guys, like this is fucking exhausting. This is exhausting, guys. Whatever this was, super exhausting. Let me get one more card for the center. Lavinia said, I am not up late. It is 6 p.m. for me. I hear you, sis. Let me get one more card for the center. Two of Swords. 10 of Cups reversed. 4 of Pentacles. Guys, like, your loyalty to something wasn't deserved. Something did not deserve the loyalty that you had, because even though something was so fucked up, you were still in a place where it's like, okay, I really have to make this choice. I really have to make this decision. Damn, this is hard. Because in most cases, most people would be like, yo, did you see what happened? Like, hell no, I'm out. But even though, like, even after the fact, when you saw something go down, you still considered, like, do I stay or do I go? So despite the fucked up shit you're seeing, like, you still considered something. Okay? And I feel like whatever you're considering did not deserve your consideration. Page of Pentacles. Four of Wands reversed. For some of you, there could have been an offer from a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, especially if there was one that was slightly younger than you. Queen of Swords reversed. get one more card here, Spirit. King of Cups reversed, Three of Pentacles reversed. Okay. There's some sort of offer in the present moment being made. But this is in such an unstable situation. There's someone that you don't see eye to eye with, or someone or something that you don't see eye to eye with. Scorpio, the only thing I'm warning you against, because I know that where Taurus and Scorpio are very similar, is that, yeah, for the most part, we do like to avoid, like, huge conflict. But what Taurus and Scorpio have in common is that when we get pushed to a certain point, there's just no going back. We black the fuck out. Okay, we black out, we see red. And we're not responsible for what happens after, because you got us to that point. All right. And it's like the sort of situation, and this is something I know. And, if you guys don't know this, I'm going to tell you now, but I feel you know this. When there's someone that it takes them a while to get angry, or you don't really see them angry, they're usually very docile, you leave them the fuck alone. The people you don't see angry are the people you don't want to see angry. All right. It takes a lot for me to be mad. So much. But I know who I am when I get mad, and that's very dangerous. So I do my best to stay out of situations that get me to that point. All right? Because I don't want somebody regretting their decision for the rest of their lives that they got me to that point. Because that's what my anger does. And you guys are very similar. When you guys get to a certain point, it's like, oh, fuck, you just unleashed the fucking devil. Here I am, bitch. You wanted to get in my face. What's up? I'm in yours. Let's talk about it. Like, it's not even worth it. That's the way I see it. All right. And guys, I say this with all the love, but when I see a Scorpio worked up and on their, like, blackout, like I see red shit, I leave the room. Yo, I'm so sorry what happened. Love you, sis. Love you, bro. Call me when shit is figured out. Like, that's me. All right. I let y'all cool down. All right. Because it's just, you need that moment to cool down. You do. There's just something here, and going back to what the warning is, don't let your anger or don't let the emotions Scorpio, I feel like there's going to be a moment where you might see that red, or you might black out. But what this is showing me is that you can get so upset to the extent that you could be prone or susceptible, all right, to doing something that can kind of bite you in the ass after. Okay. Whatever is getting you to this point, it's already bad enough as it is. So don't let it put you in a position where now there's certain things that you, in a sense, have to pay for. Okay. For example, let's say, I don't know, you're about to bust somebody's window in their car. All right. There could be a camera around. You might have to pay for those damages. So yeah, it felt good in the moment smashing the shit out of somebody's car, but it's like now you got to pay thousands to fix it. So that can be something to bite you in the ass. But I do see that something is or could trigger you to that blackout point. Okay. Don't let yourself get there. There's some sort of offer here, but Spirit really advises against it. For the Pisces I'm sorry, guys, for the Scorpios in this chat and guys, I'm asking you to be honest with yourself. I'm not judging you at all. Okay. If you feel that you have a lot of healing to do, if you feel like there's still a lot of bitterness in your heart when it comes to something, okay, take the time to gracefully, okay, to try and gracefully heal from something. And I know that it's easier said than done, but I just don't want something to bite you in the ass. For my high vibrational Pisces, I don't know why I keep saying Pisces. Maybe some of you are dealing with a Pisces. For my high vibrational Scorpios, okay, don't give the situation power. All right. I was talking to a client the other day, and without telling you guys anything, because our readings are always between us, but this person was like, yo, I wanted to react to a situation. I really did. But then I had to think, I'm not in a place where I don't have anything to lose. Like, I have a lot I could lose now. So I can't react the way I used to react. All right. This is what I see here. There's something that, like, trust me, if I saw what was happening in your life, I'd be like, yeah, let's fucking knock this bitch out right now. Like, let's do it. But it only makes it worse, and it only bites you in the ass later. Okay, guys? There's definitely something that has fucked with you. There's definitely a situation here where you're just like, yo, somebody needs some sort of karma. But don't take karma onto your hands. Don't even wish for it. All right, don't even wish for it. Guys, when spirit sees that something's wrong, or someone's energy is off, or that somebody is affecting a lot of people negatively, trust me when I say that spirit is going to handle that in a way that you would have never thought of handling it. And it's going to be way better than your way. And your hands are clean of it. Because if you're part, or like, if you take it upon yourself to be part of someone's karma, then even if they deserve it, you're still asking for karma back. All right. So guys, that's why I don't go and retaliate against people, even if they deserve it. Okay. Because I don't have time for that shit. I have, my own personal world that I want to take over. Not the world, my world. Okay. And I know that if I do some shady shit, now I'm gonna have to, be held back from some shit because of this shady bitch. No. If you're musty as fuck and you're doing your own shit and you fucked me over, I'm gonna let God handle you. All right. I'm not gonna get my hands dirty. I'm not gonna get blood on my hands. All right. Because I know Spirit's gonna handle that Old Testament style. Let me get one more card for this. Four of Swords reversed. The thing is, guys, you've seen something. And I don't, because the Four of Swords was reversed before. You were not seeing it. You were like, you were thinking about it. Now it's like, oh, no. This is what it is. And whatever that is, that it sucks. So now you're just like, yo, nah, fuck that. New path. I got to drop this burden. I can't do it. I need to heal from this. I can't do it. All right. For some of you, you are the problem. All right. I have to say that with love. All right. You're not my problem. I don't give a fuck. I'm indifferent. I love you. Okay. But you could have been someone's problem. But to be fair, these player fucked up cards usually only come in water energy or in fire energy. Okay. It doesn't come necessarily in air energy or in earth energy. Okay. So if someone's being described as like a player or a manipulator, that King of Cups reverse is going to come out. That King of Wands reverse is going to come out. Once you have the King of Swords reversed and you have the King of Pentacles reversed, that means different things. So to be fair, there could be a complete asshole in your life, and this is just the best card to describe their energy. But for some of you, you're the asshole. And no, guys, I don't have any beef with Scorpios. I love you guys to death. All right. So this is not me having a personal take on this. It's just what I see in the cards. But something has pushed you to have to take a whole new path. All right. And guys, trust me, when someone does some fucked up shit, like when someone does something that is just like, yo, like, do you have any morals? You don't have to go after this person, guys. They are already creating this horrible slate of karma for themselves. People who do fucked up shit, it always catches up. So, like, if someone does you wrong, you don't have to do anything. Okay, trust me. Spirit is keeping count. Okay. And for some of you, maybe you were pushed to a point. Okay. Maybe you were pushed to a point where you got out of character. Okay, okay. All right, so let's get the one card that came out upright. Wheel of Fortune reversed for your future. So yeah, there's something that just did not go the way that you expected. You expected it to go right. That shit went left. Chris, that will definitely catch up to your ex for sure. Death card reversed, the Eight of Swords. And because you guys are the loving being that you are, because guys, your love is as deep as the ocean, and we haven't discovered the bottom of the ocean yet. But that's how deep your love is. All right. So yeah, you're not gonna fucking let it go overnight. No, the fuck you're not gonna let it go overnight. And I feel you. All right. I'm the same way. It is the most offensive thing in the world when I give somebody all my fucking love and they're like, fuck you. I'm like, word? Okay. Heard you. Keep that energy. But it hurts. You turned your back on something where it's like you wanted to provide something, you wanted to give love, or you wanted to expand something in this, and you were met with the fucking devil. For some of you, this devil was a Capricorn. All right, that's what the devil represents here. We have the Seven of Wands, the Queen of Wands reversed. You guys are fucking pissed. All right. So for some of you, you're not even the fucked up person. The fact that, some of your energies here are upside down is because something just had you fucked up. All right. So maybe you're not fucked up at all. Maybe you're just fucking reacting. All right. Why is this Wheel of Fortune reversed here? Page of Swords. Like, you guys, this is you really telling somebody about themselves. The Page of Swords is being honest. And what the honest truth is, that makes shit go left. Seven of Cups. All right, so this is going to be a little annoying. Okay. I feel like some of you, you're going to be in a place where it's like you're just speaking your truth. For some of you, it could be shouting your truth at this point. But it's like you're trying to speak truth, but there's somebody that's not going to speak the truth that you're speaking. So it's like something that gets so frustrating, and it's like you just have to drop it. It's like you're addressing someone that was like super fucked up, and they're like, Scorpio, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, it's not even that serious. It's a bullshitter. And some of you, what you're going to experience, or what you are experiencing it, you're dealing with someone that takes no accountability. You're dealing with someone that is so, and no, let me not call them pussy, because pussies give birth. All right. Let me see a man do that. All right. So let me not use that because that's one of the strongest things a woman has. But this person is fucking weak. And they're fucking weak because instead of taking accountability and being like, you know what, Scorpio, I fucked up and I'm sorry. They don't have the balls to do that. All right, let's use balls because if you kick them shits, it hurts, right, guys? So let's use balls, right? So they don't have the balls to say, I fucked up. So instead, this person's going to go silent. Weak ass bitch energy. I'm sorry. That's some weak fucking fake ass energy. All right, if you could fuck up with your chest out, then you need to say sorry with your fucking chest out. Oh, you was big and bad when you was doing the fucked up shit, and now somebody wants to hold you accountable, and it's, oh, you're dramatic. We're not gonna talk, Scorpio. Nah, you was loud about it before. Let's be loud now. Oh, you got nothing to say? Well, you sure had a lot that you was doing. Now you have nothing to say. Heard you. You got it. And that's why it's like it's even harder to let go of it. Because you just want to hear, like, you just want to know that you're not crazy, and you're not at all. It's just like, yo, give me my fucking sorry. Like, I deserve that. That was so fucked up. I deserve that apology. I deserve to be acknowledged for what I was put through. And you have nothing to fucking say? What if this happened to your son? What if this happened to your daughter? And someone had nothing to say? All right? Some of y'all dealing with a weak ass bitch who's just too scared to say, I fucked up. Male or female, I don't give a fuck. Weak as fuck. Again, that's why it's hard to get over it, because there's like this sense of closure that you feel you need. Like, yo, just say you fucked up and apologize to me already so I can move on. But they're not going to give you that for some of y'all. Six of Cups reversed. So it's like you're leaving this behind, but there's this feeling of something being unresolved. Page of Wands reversed, guys. Like, ugh. I'm so annoyed for you guys. Just like Lavinia. I hear this, man. And this is someone that, even when you walk away without that closure that you need, they're going to be talking shit, Scorpio. I'm telling you that shit right now. But I will say, with the energy that I'm seeing in this person, you guys have seen this person do this to other people. You were not the exception in this. You were the rule. Okay? And that's why a lot of you could be having a hard time, like, fuck, swallowing this loss. You've seen them do it to other people. You just didn't think that you'd be the person that they did it to. You had a rude awakening. You have to start over. And it's so fucked up. You thought it could never be you. And trust me, guys, I've been in that before. I've joked with certain friends like, yo, we're mad toxic. And then I find out, I'm like, oh my God, they really are fucking toxic. Okay, this was a very toxic ass person. Come on, guys. I'm saying how toxic it is, and the devil comes out. So again, for some of you, this could be Capricorn energy. But your mind is stuck on what this devil did to you. Thumbs up, guys, if this is resonating. All right, help another Scorpio find this video. Four of Pentacles reversed. So sometimes, guys, we don't get the closure that we need. We just have to protect ourselves, and we just have to stay away from the energy. Remember, guys, that you can't heal in the same place that broke you. All right? The person who laughed at you is not going to be the person that suddenly gives you confidence. And that's what really hurts. You don't feel like you deserve this, so it hurts. And guys, and please be careful with this energy, because I feel like for a split second or for a moment, this energy might come back in and you're going to be like, oh my God, finally, they get it. They understand. I'm finally going to get what I want from the situation. And right as you're like about to settle and get comfortable, you're reminded as to who this person is and why you have to move away from something. All right. You guys had a strong desire for this. That's why it hurts. All right. And guys, I know that you guys love deep, but again, what's similar to you guys in Taurus is that yes, we love deep, but we don't like everybody. All right. I'm not going to sit here and say I hate people, but there's definitely people that I'm very indifferent about. All right. So it's not just about the love. It's like, bitch, do you know how many people wanted my fucking love? And I gave that shit to you and you did this? Do you know how rare it is for me to be on some ride or die shit for somebody? And I gave that to you and you gave me this. Okay. So let's get some cards of advice, guys. Let's see what Spirit wants to say about this. And Scorpio, if this is resonating with you guys so far, there's links in the description below to donate, as well as my website, guys, if you want a personal reading. Again, I did update my website, so check it out, guys. There's a whole bunch of price ranges, so everyone can afford something. Okay. But thank you in advance, guys. For those that donate, it's been helping me like get through this whole hotel phase. My God. Living in a hotel in New York, guys, for about a month ain't no cheap shit. So thank you, guys. There was one night that I was like, fuck, I don't know if I'm going to be able to stay past tomorrow. Where am I going to stay? Oh my God. And then a Scorpio actually bought one of my readings, and that's what kept me in the hotel. So I'm going to be very honest and say that. I'm going to be humble and say that one of y'all kept a roof over my head. So I appreciate that. Whew. So let's see what's going on here, Spirit. Give me some advice for Scorpio. The Hanged Man reversed. 10 of Wands. Guys, just don't swim against the current. Don't force it. There's something that was burdening that it's done now. All right? This is something that was karmic. All right? But there's something healing that's going to come in, guys. There's this new opportunity coming in for you. Vanessa, I appreciate you. Thank you. And Shell, I'm praying for you, sweetie. You got this. We have the Seven of Pentacles reversed. And we have the Page of Swords reversed. Okay? You guys have every right to be upset. Okay? Like, you wasted your time with something that you thought was your world. Somebody was just so fucking reckless with your heart or with you in general. And yeah, you weren't satisfied. You weren't happy, or you had to let it go. Okay. For some of you guys, there's a lot of earth energy here. It could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but with the Fool card next to it, you would have kept hitting road blockage after road blockage after road blockage. Like, this just wasn't it. Right? Somebody here, guys, and I keep saying this, but I'm sorry, it's just somebody is so fucking weak and so fucking fake. Like, I'm disgusted with how fake somebody is. You know, like, I don't have time to be fake. A lot of people in this world, we don't have time to be fake. We got shit we got to do. I'm a busy woman. I am not going to sit in front of somebody and be like, oh, I'm so interested in what you're doing when I fucking despise this person. I don't have the time to be fake. I don't have the patience to be fake. If I don't fuck with you, you're simply not going to hear from me. And if I hear a story coming in, I'm going to be like, oh, wait, 1 second, 1 second. Oh, shit, my dog escaped? I got to go. And then I'll leave and go smoke a blunt and just chill. Like, I'm not fucking with you. People who just lie and they manipulate and they hang around people they don't like you're so fucking lame. Like, that's what it comes down to. Like, people who just like they have these ulterior motives and they're all nice and smiling in your face, but then they're like backstabbing you. Like, who the fuck has time for that? I can't sit there and invite somebody into my home that I do not like. Who the fuck got time? Ain't nobody got time for that. Fuck out of here. Let's talk some shit. All right? Thumbs up, my loves, if this is resonating with you. What is the tea, spirit? What is the tea? Because this is so fucking lame. This shows me, guys, that somebody is very insecure with themselves. All right? Because if you're confident, you don't give a fuck who fucks with you and who doesn't. So if somebody's being fake as fuck to your face and they don't fuck with you, at the end of the day, they need some sort of validation, even if it's from people that they don't fuck with. They don't give a fuck where the validation is coming from. They just need it. All right? A confident and strong person doesn't need validation from somebody that they don't fuck with. Like, how does that sound? I hate this bitch, but I need to make sure that she likes what I'm doing. What? Did you hear yourself? It's fucking stupid. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. All right? And guys, when it comes down to it, that's fan behavior. All right? I need to know if you like me. All right? This is someone that talks mad shit, guys. And you're haunted by how fake somebody was. Like, guys, some of you just heard some crazy shit. It's like, yo, Scorpio, you want to hear what Fulano or what Fulano said about you? And you guys are like, wait, what? Huh? Player, this person was playing you, guys. No facts. So this is someone that runs their fucking mouth and doesn't know the truth of what's going on. I'm going to read you guys something because you need to hear this right now. It's quick, don't worry. I'm going to read the first part, and I know that all of you have heard the first part, or 95% of you have heard it. All right, but I'm going to read the first part. I'm going to read the second part. It's quick. Again, a lot of you have heard the story. So bear with me. Let me get through. It's just literally an Instagram post that has like 7-8 slides. Quick. Again, a lot of you have heard this, but the end I haven't heard until today. But I want to share this with you. Last night, I decided to treat myself to a great meal. So I walked into a 5-star hotel restaurant. I ordered some food, and about 20 minutes, a group of men and women walked in and ordered theirs. To my dismay, these folks got served first. I watched as they began to eat and laugh heartily. I even overheard one of them bragging about how he is connected to everyone in the hotel, and I felt mocked. I wanted to leave. Unable to take it anymore, I called the waiter. He calmly told me, "Yours is a special order being prepared by the chief chef himself. Their orders were prepared hurriedly by students on attachment because the top chefs are busy with yours. That is why they were served first. Please, have some juice as you wait," said the server. I calmed down and I waited patiently. Shortly after, my food was served by 6 waiters. Unknown to me, the owner of the hotel, who happened to be an old long lost family friend of mine, saw me when I entered and decided to surprise me. She changed my simple meal to a 5-star meal. The party at the other table were shocked. They could not stop staring. Suddenly, they were the ones murmuring, asking why they did not get that kind of meal and service. Such is life. Some people are ahead of you and are eating now, laughing at you, and talking about how they are better, wiser, and smarter than you, how they are blessed, well connected, have money, and are enjoying life. You are waiting tirelessly, wondering why it's taking so long to break through. You endure mockery and humiliation. Maybe you have contemplated suicide, gone through depression, or suffered severe mental anxiety. Don't worry. The owner of the world has seen you and doesn't want you to be served a simple meal like those making a mockery of you. You are waiting long because yours is a special meal. It takes time to prepare, and only chief chefs prepare them. Relax and wait for your meal. When it comes, the laughing party will be silenced for good. I digress. There's someone, they're laughing, they're talking shit. Look at Scorpio. Ha! Look at how Scorpio is suffering. Hmm. And guys, I hope I am there with at least one of y'all on that day when that person wakes up and they find out what you're really up to and they are sick to their fucking stomachs. Somebody is laughing a little too soon. Somebody is mocking a little too soon. Life will humble this energy, guys. This is someone that I feel has a lot of trauma. They were probably, you know, maybe neglected as a child. All right. Maybe this person wasn't hugged enough. Okay. Uninterested. I'm sorry this bothers me, but like, it's like those movies in high school where like you have the really popular guy or girl, and then you have like the girl next door or the guy next door, and like they hook up one night when nobody's watching, and then the next day the girl next door or the guy next door tries to say hi to the popular guy or girl who's sitting with all the other jocks and shit, and they say hi, and the jocks are like, "Don't fucking talk to me," and you're just sitting there humiliated, like, yo, like, after last night, that's how you're gonna treat me in front of people? You're really gonna be that cold after everything? Asshole? I don't know whose energy I'm picking up on. I don't even know. I'm at this moment, I don't have any Scorpios in my circle. But this is bullshit. Bad habits. Some of you could be dealing with alcoholics, drug addicts, okay? But just somebody who's so involved in such a dark cycle that I don't even know if they realize what they're doing. Okay? I don't think they even realize the damage. And Diamond Edge, I'm so sorry. That's whack, yo. That's happened to me before too. Have you guys ever had that happen? Like you put somebody onto something, but you don't necessarily do it, or maybe you did do it, and then you stop fucking with the person, and then they take people to like all your spots and shit. That literally happened to me last summer. I told somebody something I wanted to do for the whole summer. Like, I'm like, I want to go here, here, here. I want to get this, this, this. They laughed at me. Were like, fuck you. I don't fuck with you. And they did everything on my list. All right, guys, if that happens to you, let them check off your list. That means that you have good ideas. That means that you inspired them. Let them do what was on your list. And when they run out of things to do, who are they going to go to for more things on the list? Just don't give out any more information. And that's why I'm saying, guys, like, if there's something you really want to do, an experience that you know you really want it to be yours, talk about it as you're doing it or after it's been done. Okay? If you have certain things that you know, realistically speaking, you'd feel a type of way, if like your ex did it first or if that ex best friend did it first, then don't talk about it. All right? Because that shit, that got me fucking tight. All right? Last summer, I invited somebody. I wanted to go to this beach. I don't know if you guys have ever had the Montauk iced teas. They're so good. But after having it, I'm like, yo, I've never been to Montauk Beach. So I invited a group of friends that I thought they loved me. I thought they fucked me. And they're like, sorry, like, we can't go. We're busy today. I'm like, all right, cool. Next day, I wake up and I look at their stories and they're all at Montauk Beach. And I'm just like, oh, okay, cool. Unoriginal fake assholes, guys. Like, that ain't it. I'm sorry. Like, that's weird. Just let people talk, guys. They'll always tell on themselves. And it's funny because even that day when I offered them to go to the beach, they're like, sorry, I can't go. So I put it off. And then I texted this person. I'm like, yo, you know what I wish somebody was doing? I wish somebody was having a barbecue today. I haven't been to a barbecue in a minute. This person responded, they were like, word. Me too. I really wish there was a barbecue. So the next day when they were at the beach, I was like, word, you're at that beach? Heard you. And they're like, oh, you're so fucking dramatic. I'm not gonna be your punching bag. I'm not gonna let you try to put me down and guilt me. You're just mad because yesterday I was at a barbecue at my house and I couldn't go to the beach with you. I said, oh. So when I said I wish somebody was having a barbecue, and you said me too, you were literally at a barbecue at your house. Guys, people will tell on themselves, especially if there's alcohol or anything involved. People will always tell on themselves. Just let them fucking talk. Like, I'm sorry, I'm still bitter a little bit. Nah. You know what? No, I'm not bitter. It just says a lot about them and just tells me I have great ideas. The fuck? They talk shit and they're a happiness hater. So when you're doing bad, they're like, ha ha ha, y'all see? And when you're doing good, they're like, oh, they probably didn't even work for that. They probably got it like this, or they probably did it like that. Like, they try to downplay all your accomplishments. All right, guys, I'm sorry that this reading is so long. All right, we have wolf in sheep's clothing. What did I say? Fake as fuck. All right, love on the brain. This person still has love for you. All right, despite how toxic they are, they still have love for you. All right, but too much has happened. There's too much that's happened that you just can't come back from. Okay. Travel. Grudge holder. Family issues. For some of y'all, this is family. All right. Or this is someone you have a family with, or someone that seems like family. Head in the clouds. This is not someone that's thinking clearly, guys. Obsessive lover. Okay. There could be some sense of obsession here. I feel like there's somebody that loved the idea of you and what they thought that you could fulfill for them as opposed to the reality. Okay. We're definitely dealing with codependency. All right. An offer, but doesn't that look like poison in there? And look at what it's coming under, the wolf in sheep's clothing. It's going to give you an offer. This impersonator has love on the brain when it comes to you. Jackpot. Caught a case. Oh, guys. You get the last laugh, Scorpio. I'm sorry that your reading is long, guys. I know a lot of people will not watch it since it's over an hour, but for those who are here, you're getting these fucking messages, man. I'm gonna tell you something right now, Scorpio. You hit the jackpot when it comes to something. And what did I tell you about someone being fucking sick to their fucking stomach? Okay. For some, maybe this card is literal. Maybe somebody fucked around on you and now they caught a case of something. All right. Can't just be throwing our bodies on anybody. All right. This is not your body on my body, baby. Like, nah, you need to chill and keep your body to yourself. All right. You guys are chilling. It's like you're at the point where you become unbothered, even if you were bothered. And that's going to trigger somebody even more. Okay. Because it's going to go from somebody doing something really fucked up and then not caring, not giving you the sorry, all right, to you getting to the point where you have no choice but to just not give a fuck. And when they actually see you not give a fuck, they're like, oh, like, what the fuck is up with that? It's like, yo, you know, I wanted the apology. You didn't give it to me. And now you're mad that I'm indifferent. What else am I supposed to do? You want me to keep crying for an apology? You want me to beg you for an apology? The fuck that look like? What do I look like to you? What is this? Oh, the Scorpio. It's not as bad as you think. Oh, it's not? It's not. Word? All right, guys, pull out the archive. Pull out that iCloud. Pull out that cloud. Let's go. Somebody needs a reminder of who they are. Let's go. All right, let's see. You're getting that 5-star meal. Yes, Chris. All right. Charles, I love you too. I love you all. Guys, I feel you. I feel you, Scorpio. All right. From the bottom of my heart, I feel you. I empathize with you. All right. I'm here with you. I understand what this feels like. And it's not easy, especially when you came from a place of love. All right. But karma's even harder. When you fuck up, yo, when somebody was sent to be a blessing to you and you fuck that shit up, God is going to humble you. All right. God is going to humble you. We have crying over you. All right. They're crying over the fact that, you know, you're not as interested now at this point. But then you have to ask, why are you so affected by this now? Because before you were so cool humiliating me in front of your peoples. You were so cool making me the butt of the joke. What's changed? They need you, Scorpio. They see your meal and they know it was better than theirs. They want to bite. Scorpio, for the love of God, do not let this person sit at your table. Do not let them near your cutlery. Do not let them near your food. Do not let them near anything. This is an energy that will throw you under the bus and will step on you so fucking quick. If that means coming up. You know what's crazy, guys? The other day I had a dream that one of a friend that's not a friend anymore. All right, so an ex-friend who did something really fucked up to me in real life. I had a dream that we hashed it out. This was like 2 nights ago. We hashed it out, right? And her and I were chilling again. And this is someone that in real life, she's on the outside, very fucking beautiful. Like one of the most beautiful people I know, exterior wise. On the inside, hurt, distraught, ugly. Ugly because of that hurt, bitter because of that hurt. But I don't care how cute somebody is. If you have bitterness in your heart, I'm going to think you're the ugliest fucking thing on this planet. All right. But, anyways, in the dream, I end up introducing them to somebody that I know. The person hires them as a model. And next thing you know, this person is famous as fuck. So I go to congratulate them. And a few other people that I truly don't fuck with, some that were involved in that whole beach thing I just told you guys and the barbecue thing I told you about, those people put their arm around this person as I was about to congratulate this person. Mind you, it was because of me. It was my connections that got them to their fame. They put their arms around this person and they all look back at me and they're like, and they walked away. And I felt humiliated. You cannot fix yourself in the place you were broken. You cannot heal around the people that humiliated and laughed at you. For some of you, let my dream be a fucking warning. Like, if you allow this person to come back in and take, they're not going to think twice. And the way that they didn't think twice when they fucked you over, they'll fuck you over again. So before you put fame and fortune and wealth in someone's pocket, make sure they deserve that shit. All right? For a lot of y'all, you're dropping a lot of energies here, but my advice to you, all right, especially if you want to find people that are of your standard and at your caliber, all right, bust your ass and get into that room that you really wanted to be in. And once you get into that room, look around at everybody else who worked just as hard as you to get into that room. There you will find your tribe. You will find somebody that you didn't have to convince them to be on the same page. They could have been in another part of the world working just as hard as you. I love my soul tribe so much, and I haven't met them yet. I don't know who my people are. I don't know who my best friend is yet. I don't even know who I'm going to marry yet. But I love them so much. And for the person I'm going to marry, I hope you're not being a hoe right now. All right? But like, I cannot wait until spirit gives me my tribe. Like my best friend that I can confide in, you know, the women that are going to be in my bachelorette party. Like, I can't wait till God brings me people that reciprocate my realness. So guys, do not beg for that. And if people are lying about barbecues and if they're going to those spots that you put them onto, thank God that God allowed you to see that. All right, be grateful when you see that somebody is showing you their ass, especially guys before something big is about to happen for you. That's God really trying to protect you from something. You guys are going towards the jackpot. So you have to realize now that you're going to be getting some uncomfortable truths about people. All right. When you're living that life you always dreamed of, you got to realize that not everybody can come with you. All right. So I know that for some of you, you might be crying. It might hurt. All right. But they could have done so much more damage if you accepted them into your life at a successful point, a really successful point, than at a point where you were a little lower than what you're going to be. Scorpio, I love you. Like, fuck this energy. You guys are seeing what you have to. And guys, it's not just you that has seen this in this person. Other people are seeing it. Guys, this is catching up. For someone to have a bad reputation, there can't be just one person that thinks bad about you. Think about that. What does it literally mean for someone to have a bad reputation? That means that several people see the fake ass, bitch ass asshole inside of you. A bad reputation requires more than one person seeing it. This person has a bad reputation of using people. And that's the inside scoop. They're trying so hard, all right, to get the inside scoop about them. Just put a mirror in their face and be like, yo, here's the inside scoop about you. And it's all that matters. We all see you. All right. We all know how you use people. This card says marrying for money. As fucked up as this energy is, they were after you because you have something to offer, Scorpio. So I don't want you to sit here and feel like a fucking failure because shit went down like this. You got to understand that they needed something from you. They needed to suck that light out of you. And spirit got you out. Spirit was not going to let this energy dim you down. Okay? Whew. 1:11 on the clock. I love you guys so much. I'm going to leave it at 1:11. All right? If you guys need a personal reading, my website is in the description below, as well as my links there if you guys want to donate. I love you so much, Scorpio. Until next time.